Hello, thanks for joining me for this build with me video. Today we're doing this 60305, the car transporter from 2021. This was designed by Leon Pijnenberg. It has 342 pieces, and I picked this up from a used set from Mercari. And it's in pretty good shape, including the box. The box is in great shape. So without further ado, grab your pieces if you're going to build with me, get them ready to be put together as we put together this awesome set. Okay, so again, 60305, the car transporter from 2021. Again, sorry for the camera angle. I'm going to be ordering a new mount next weekend, so hopefully it'll get here in time for another 2 videos from now. But we're going to take this apart, put this together, see how it is. Here is the box, this is the front. I really like the design of the truck already. It's really weird that it's parked toward the inside of the parking lot, but that's fine. On the back shows how the transporter opens up, which is pretty cool. I'm interested in this here, which is the ball and socket, which I have never built one with that before. It's always been like a peg, so I'm interested to see how that works. But other than that, let's open the box. And I did go through this, so it's in a Ziploc bag, just to make sure when I bought it used, it came with all the pieces. So put that there for now. Alright, let's see. Can't tell you how many bags, but I can tell you there are 2 books. And looks like it came with, oh, I did order a replacement sticker sheet. So it does have all of the stickers, just so you can see them here. Whoop, all the stickers. So put those there. Oops, sorry. Alright, we're going to separate the pieces and put this bad boy together. Ooh. So like last time, we're going to put our books up here. Probably going to start with the car. Alright, here we go. It's nice to see that these green plates are being used other than just bases, which is really cool. Well, see? That's the top with the sticker already applied, which is really nice. I like this design. I think I fixed it when I got it, but still pretty good. Ooh, some people pieces. We'll toss our white over on this side. Ooh, a tan. No, the car carrier for a Lego truck has been kind of tough to do, to be completely honest. The first one I remember was actually the Indy race transporter from the 90s. And that one actually came together pretty well, as long as the cars could fit within the layout of the size. And those were still about, I want to say 4 wide, but the new axles back then split them out, so they were between 4 and 5 wide. Which isn't too bad. I did enjoy the designs of the vehicles back then. So that, with the wheels sticking out of the side of the car, made it a lot more interesting instead of being completely in a 4 stud width. But it did make things very boxy. Here's our windshield. We got a bunch of gray in here. A lot of gray in here. Oh, look at that. Some hair. A little bit of light green. And greatly enjoying the extra space on the desk now that I can stretch out our pieces, which makes it so that we'll be able to build a lot bigger sets in the future. And trust me, I have some way bigger sets coming. Like I was saying in the intro, I did finish organizing my storage area so I can fit more boxes up there if I need to, as well as just finished my 4th container of used sets that is complete. From missing pieces, goodness, 2 in 1 video. I think we need to stop dropping pieces already. I am enjoying this new upload schedule. It'll be once a week, so I can put more stuff together. If you're enjoying it, please let me know. Leave me a comment. Shoot me a message on Instagram at JBXBrickbox. And just about done separating everything here. Also, let me know if you want me to skip this part where we're separating pieces. I know it can be infuriating. But if you're building along with me, this is a great way to help organize your pieces as you're looking for them, instead of them all being in one big pile, which is kind of frustrating. Alrighty, here we go. Move the box over here. I am going to start here with our car. And we're going to put our driver together, which I'm really interested in because she has a black leather jacket. And a great pair of sunglasses. We're going to go with the sunglass side, I think. Probably going to be the coolest thing. Okay, so here she is. You can see her black leather jacket with the zippers on it, which is awesome. Even on the back. A great pair of sunglasses for cruising in the car. Alright. Alright, let's get together. It's going to start with the base frame, which is a 6 wide frame. It's interesting, because we typically don't see these. Oh my gosh. And we're going to do 1x4s all the way around. I'm going to put some axles on. And steering wheel. And a little 2x1 angle to lean on. You know, you want cruising in a car, you want to lean back. And a basic 2x3 brick, which is good to see that they still use the standard bricks. And a 2x3 in the front. Cool. It's going to have some huge sides, huge orange sides for wheel wells as well. touch of green here. Sorry, I keep hitting the microphone with my chin. Still getting used to this. And mounts and some actual wheel wells on the back. Alrighty. It looks like we're putting our back bumper together with our license plate. Looks like I'm missing a light somewhere. That's okay. Oh, might be able to fix that right now, actually. I think I have a spare one in this bag. Oh, look at that. Bam. See the wonders of used sets. You think you get them all every time, but sometimes you don't. Oh, wait, this is upside down. There we go. So it looks like that. Cool. And then we're going to add some bumper parts here, I think. Wait, no, I had it right the first time. Yeah, there we go. 2 and 3. Cool. And that's going to go on the back. Cool. Crooked. There we go. Put the back part of the car on. Then we're going to give it a little style. So we're going to add some fins. Make it look, give it a little Bel Air look. Some rear fins. Yeah. Yeah, a little trunk looking like view. We'll have a nice fin in the back. There we go. All right. Now we'll work on where our passenger is sitting, or our driver, I should say. Now this car is not going to be for 2 people to sit in, based on just where the person is sitting in this slot here. It's going to be a big car for 1 person, I'll say that. There we go. We'll have our front holder for our lights and our fender flares. There we go. And we'll do another Benny build for the one in the front. And our license plate, it's nice and straight, as best as we can get it. And our grill. And our headlights. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot the bumper. There we go. So far, so good. All right, we're going to carry that smooth body line all the way across to the front of the car, like that. I'm going to have that sloped windshield added here. Oh. Apply that pressure. Alright, there's our windshield. And our hood. So we have a little space here. We could probably put a stud there or two, make it look like an engine if we wanted to. Might do that in the future. And we'll add 4 wheels. One, two, 3, 4. All right, there we go. Put our driver in. Ooh, and she sits in there nice and low. Wow, super low. Our wing and our hood. There it is. There's our car. Totally incomplete. Like the flat run boards here. This is really cool. Cool. Alright. Put you there for now. Oh, what's extra piece pack? Alright. Let's get this truck moving. Oh, this covers it. Like cardboard, kind of nice. All right, so there will be 4 bags altogether. It looks like. Let's get our driver together. And he's got a red hoodie on with some gray gloves, dark red hoodie. So there we go. Solid. And some pockets here. You can see the drawstrings on his hoodie you can put down. All right, we'll put him here. Get working on this truck. Alright, so add some axles here. We'll start with the subframe as we normally do. So this one looks like it's just going to be just gray. Put our tail lights on. There we go. Alright, so this is going to be the interesting part. This is mini build for the trailer hitch. Now, as I said, I have a bunch of tractor trailers, and none of them have had this kind of hitch before. I'm very interested to see how well this works. Because typically, it's normally a 4x2 plate with the holes in it, and those go with the holes in the middle, and then you have an angle piece that sits in that. This one looks like it's going to be a lot better because it's got a socket in it. So the bending will be a little better. Not that the other one wasn't pretty great to begin with, I will say. Add a little light green in here. And these 2 side plates, which we'll be able to mount things to the side with. Like that. And a flat plate. Some actual 2x4 bricks. And some down slopes. Make it look where you normally have your gas tanks on your semi-trailer. We'll add some fender flares. And front mount, like that. And normally this would be a piece for fender flares as well for a 4-wide vehicle. So another piece of subframe it looks like here. And we'll start putting the cab area together here. I'm interested about these new pieces, the 6 with the 4x1 sticking out. Very strange piece, but it does a lot. Like it really does a lot of work in a new sense. But this is really interesting that the steering wheel is actually on the left side. The first set that I've seen that we've built in our city so far that the steering wheel is actually on this side for North American drivers, which is really cool. Even though this truck looks like it's a European style truck. One downside I see at this point, though, is that it looks like they're not using any doors. It's just these 1x2 bricks, which I'm probably gonna have to change in the future because there's no reason this shouldn't be able to have any doors. And do a little mini build here. Looks like the front bumper. Give it some little accent styles. Ooh, wrong one. Give it a little color. This is cool. I really like this touch. Carried the sticker and the design all the way across the set. And we're gonna need some headlights. And some turn signals. There we go. And the grill for the truck. Oh, here it is. Cool. And a little gray bumper. Oh, with the sticker on it for the license plate. And that's going to snap all the way in here. Cool. So yeah, these 1x2s, these 1x4s, so far so good. We could have made these doors. Let's see what happens. All right. Mount some outer studs and the back of the truck. Doesn't look like this truck's going to have a headache rack, which is kind of good. Nowhere to put stuff, but some clips. Oh, connect it all together to give it some strength. And we'll add some more wind deflectors to make it a little more aerodynamic. Cool. All right, put that to the side for a minute. We're going to work on the windshield. And for our windshield, we're going to have a couple 1x2 forward and bottom mounted, and some clips. And our rear view mirrors. And I really like the new designs for window rear view mirrors. It's just some clips, some side things, even just some stickers to put, like little mirror stickers on here would be cool too, actually. But then we're going to turn around. We're going to add some headlights here. Looks like we're missing another headlight. Do I have an extra spare in that bag? We do. We do. Once again, your set may not always have the double check that I thought it did. Alright. Got our extra headlights and our windshield. Okay, so for the design here, with the green design making an upward look, doors would kind of work here if we replace this with the white doors and keep the green and the white. But I see why he didn't, just to keep the motif. So I would have rather the doors, but it still looks pretty good anyway. Cool, then we can put our cap on. Cool. It's got a lot of room in there except for this hole. I'd probably want to put something here to cover this hole. So a couple of mocks are going to be done. We'll add our tools to the back of our tractor here. There we go. And some wheels. One. Let's put our driver in. Whoa! Passenger went for a ride. Alright. There's not enough room in the cab for the driver to sleep, but there's enough for him to lean back and relax. Alright. And that is our tractor complete. So you can see your top view, whole thing with the motif on the front. Cool. Alright, on to our trailer. And as usual, we start with our subframe. It's going to be a tan and green start on this one. And some axles. That's weird. And some 2x4 L studs. Put together a little mini build here. This must be the rear axle. Cool. I'm going to give it some strength with some Technic pieces. Cool. Subframe is really coming together now, because it looks like we have going to have a spot here to put a car if we wanted to. So this looks like the stopper for the wheels. But ideally, this is not a 6-wide vehicle. This is an 8-wide vehicle. And the rear plate in the back, like this. And the base part for... Alright, we'll put the base of our trailer on for the bottom. 1, 2, and then this angled base. And then our sides. A nice place to load up a 6x6 car, or 8x6 car. Oh, here's one of our missing lights caught stuck in the back of another piece. go. Those little green accents are showing up all over now. And looks like some extra gray plates and some drains in case it rains or something leaks. And what looks to be one of the hinges for the ramp. And then the hinges for the back ramps. Cool. All right, and then looks like we have the foot, or the landing gear for the trailer itself, which is going to go on the front like that. And then we're going to add some more of these 2x4Ls. And then a brick, an actual lime 2x3. And a 2x4 tall. And we'll put a little mini build together here. What? I don't know. There's a lot going on here, goodness. And then my last brown piece. Okay. Green on one side, red on the other. Then we're going to put this on the front like this. There's a lot of pieces being held here, goodness. Oh, okay. So this spot here is going to be holding the top and the bottom together for structural integrity. Cool. Put another mini build here. So this is the ball joint that's going to go into the socket of the truck. So we're supposed to hold it like this and put it on like this. Interesting. And then support it with two of these. Cool. And it looks like an airplane wing from the 90s. Cool. And then looks like we got another mini build for a ramp. Oh, hey, look, there's our missing light. It's going to end up in that jar. What else we got? Oh, we're going to put on some bumper pieces. Two. Three. And where's our last one? Oh, here it is. Cool. Oh, this is our ramp, our rear ramp. Cool. And our brake lights are sit on the back of the trailer like this. And snap. Cool. So there's our trailer so far. Alright, I'm going to put that off to the side. And make the top, it looks like. Go. This is a long trailer. Oh my gosh. Like, barely fits in the whole frame. Makes me wonder what the new one looks like from 2025. Must be longer. Alright, just like the bottom was set, we're going to put in the corner. And work our way back. Especially with these pieces that say auto haul on them. All the way to the very end. And then it looks like we're going to make some slots to hold the wheels for the cars. So this truck didn't come with a whole set of chains like a normal car carrier would. But make it easier for us kids. And we're going to separate it with a 2x6 plate and make another set. Do that again all the way down. And on the back we'll have our, I guess our turn signals, or they could be running lights, who knows. Before we put this on, just so we can go through real quick what the base looked like from bag number 3. This is the bottom of the truck, or the trailer I should say. So, there you go. Moving on. Almost done here. Alright, so now I'm going to work on how the top connects to the bottom. So put some hinge pieces in here. And we'll add some more on the back. And add a little more substance here. And we're going to reinforce this rear one, this rear hinge, with some angled plates. We'll add some Technic pegs. And the hinges. And our arms. So now we're going to take this and actually before we do that, I'm going to take this one off to make it a little easier. This is the last part. And I'm going to put this side in first like this. Oops. And I'm going to do this side second. So we'll secure this side in here like that. The bottom peg and the top peg. There we go. And then on this side first, oops. By the way, this 2x3 flat tile is only on 2 of these studs. So beware. So on this side, this one's already attached. We're going to connect it down here to this one, I think, right? Yes. Same thing with this side. Two. There we go. And then those gray angles here connect so that the trailer stops and the top sits on the ramp and these hinges. And last but not least is our tires and our wheels. All right, and there is our whole trailer. Another look from on top. So you can see it's got room for 2 cars and a third on the bottom, or a long car on the bottom. Cool. All right, so now here's our pieces we borrowed from our spare piece bag. We will return. And this is the part I'm really interested in, which is the ball and socket. So we will snap it in here. Woo! That's nice. All right, let's test it out. Look at that. Look at that bend. Except for this angle here. It's not very much give for going up a hill, but there's a lot of give there. Cool. And then I'm going to put the ramp down. It's going to be hard to see on this camera. Might need to see on this camera. I put the ramp down. And all we do is push it this way. And there's room to add our car. Cool. And the car just sits on the feet in here. So let's take a little look here. There you go. As you can see, it sits on the feet. So we can bring it down. And it won't fall off. Cool. And then we can test out the lower one by removing the car. And pushing the deck up so it sits on these L brackets. And we can drive the car onto the bottom. And there's a lot of room on the bottom here. And we'll raise the ramp. Even with the ramp raised, you still have at least a 2 stud space between here, so you can put a much larger car on here if you wanted to. I'm trying to see if I have anything over at the city that's a little bigger. I kind of do. Hang on. So this is the car from our car wash. If you remember couple of videos ago. And as you can see, the 4 wide and 6 wide all together with the tires. So let's take the cars out and see if it'll fit. And like I said, there's the difference between the 6 wide and the 4 wide based on your width, which is kind of crazy. So let's put a ramp down and put the camera here, and let's see if it works. Oh, look at that! It totally does. That's so cool. Awesome. And pop it back up, put the car on the bottom. And the orange car is the same length, so the yellow car really doesn't have much difference here. Alright, so there you have it. And we didn't need the extra sticker sheets, which was awesome. But they will go back in the bag with the box. It's always good to have extra stickers just in case something happens. So there you have it. 60305 car transporter from 2023. Cool. If you're doing this build with me video, thanks for hanging out, doing this video with me. It was a lot of fun. This was awesome to put together. Little quirkiness to it, but it's very interesting with the hinges, and it's a good size too. It's an 8 wide vehicle. So if you enjoyed this build with me video, come back. We'll do some more. Follow me on Instagram at JBXBrickbox. Give me a subscribe if you could, and we'll come back and do more on the next build with me video.